to Singapore because they appreciate the quality of the country. They come to AEC for the programs. They appreciate our school. They would like to get a job here in Singapore. What would be some advice you would give to them in how they can plan for the next step if their career is in Singapore and not back in China or India?
I think the onus is not only on you, the onus is also on Singaporeans. I think Singapore leaders must change their mindset to decide what other kinds of foreigners should become citizens in this country. Because each kind of foreigner brings with it a certain type of background. So in the past, we used to have groups run by themselves. So we had the Chinese group, the Tamil group, the Malay group. So if you want to come here, you must think of your own group. Where do you come from? So let's say you come from Indonesia, because there is quite a big group in Singapore. Form a group among yourselves, learn to govern yourselves, so to speak, and then also seek to link yourselves to the other groups in the country. In other words, you must either join one of the 4 groups now, or you form your own group and then you link up with some of these 4 groups. Because if you don't, then you find yourself alone. But people are social beings. You need people around you who can help you, support you, and so on. So if you can find a Singapore group which helps you, you can join that Singapore group. It could be somewhere near you stay, maybe Bukit Merah here, or maybe in Choa Chu Kang, Tampines. Your neighbors. Okay? So there are some Singaporeans who are open. I know some Singaporeans, they will talk to you, they will welcome you. You can join your local CCC, club, community center, residence committee. By all means, join them. If you can't, then you must form your own group. Because if you don't find your own group, you find yourself very lonely, and then you become very unstable. So, what the British did was very clever. They allowed each racial group to form their own group, and this group took care of their own affairs, and they were quite happy with what they could do themselves. And they were quite happy with the British, because the British provided them defense, protection against the enemy outside. So now they're very happy sort of symmetry between all their different interests. So you have 1 million foreigners in Singapore. Okay, so I think these foreigners must be identified. Unfortunately, the government doesn't publish figures as to how many Chinese there are from China, how many Indians, and what kind of Indians too. I mean, what India is actually misnomer, because India, as I told you earlier, there are 40 official languages. So what Indian are you talking about? There's so many Indians in India. Then after you know that group, identify that group, ask or persuade the Singaporeans to accept you as a group. Then that's how you can be part of Singapore society. So Singaporeans must be themselves open to accepting you, either as a person or as a group. And then you yourselves must be able to link up with Singaporeans, either individually or as a group. So some of the laws have to be changed. So the laws in Singapore are very peculiar. I don't know whether you know the law. You can't get married if you are a foreigner. I mean, this is unheard of state of affairs. I think it's It's not automatic, you know. You can be married, of course, in your own country, and then come here and say you're married. But I think Singapore law controls the marriages between Singaporeans and foreigners. So some of these things have to be changed, just to let you know. Very complex situation. I won't go into all the details.